dreamt of a wedding in the mountains. So I'd like to thank Tom and Andrea for the expense and trouble they've gone to make that dream a reality. We'd also like to thank my parents, Cliff and Julie, for their continued support and contributions. Arranging 2 venues on 2 separate days in 2 different countries has taken a huge amount of effort. Andrea has done an incredible job organising everything in French for the reception here in Chamonix. And Tom has been particularly thorough in putting his expert gastronomic knowledge of food and wine to good use. On a number of occasions this winter, Tom has had to employ his motor rallying experience in driving through the snow to get to Chamonix to organise our wedding reception. I think both Tom and Andrea deserve a round of applause for their efforts. For those of you who didn't know, Susanna and I first met in London at a speed dating event. 3 minutes of talking to Susanna was enough for me to know When we first met, Susanna was busy working at a law firm in the Strand and studying for an MSc. We made time to enjoy climbing, skiing and sailing together, and in the winter of 2007 we were lucky enough to spend the season in Switzerland skiing at Susanna's apartment in Nanterre. I remember the beautiful spring morning when we were sitting on the balcony in Nanterre overlooking the mountains when I asked Susanna to marry me. I was obviously more than delighted that she accepted. I really feel lucky that Susanna is now my beautiful wife, and I know that we have a wonderful life together ahead of us. At this point, we'd like to make a special thank you to the bridesmaids, Helen, Laura and Sam, the ushers, Colin, Greg and Mark, and my best man Dave. You've all done a brilliant job. Well done. We would also like to thank Alia for the work she's been making the amazing dresses for Susanna and the bridesmaids. Thank you to everyone else who has helped with organising the wedding. And at this point there's a couple of gifts we could not present at the Globe in London that we'd like to give. There's a gift we'd like to give to Isabel, but unfortunately she can't be here tonight. So we'd like Rick to come up and present that to him. And we'd like to thank Isabel for giving us the idea of holding the reception here at this fabulous venue and helping with all the logistics in Chamonix. It's much appreciated. So Rick, could you please come? Thank my best man, thank you. We do have gift you here. Susie's going to go and try and find the gift. I had a lot of trouble trying to get that in London. You wouldn't believe. They just didn't want to leave the fantastic snow in Switzerland. We hope you find it useful this week and in the future.
You can't say anything bad now, can you?
It's just a bribery, isn't it?
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, particularly outstanding, I'd now like to propose a toast to the bridesmaids, Eleanor and Sam. To the bridesmaids. And finally, I'd like to propose a toast to my gorgeous wife and snow person, to Susanna. I'll now pass you over to Dave, my best man. Good.